Have you ever looked at someone and wondered how they achieved greatness, while you still struggle to rise above your own inertia? You feel the weight of choices unmade, the pull of habits left unchecked, and the constant chatter of excuses that justify why you haven't done more. You see, every human carries the same hours, the same opportunities, yet some move with purpose while others drift in distraction. Ask yourself, why does one man become disciplined, forging his life like a blade tempered in fire, while another succumbs to comfort and delay? The answer is deceptively simple. It begins not with circumstances, not with talent, and certainly not with luck. It begins with a quiet decision made in the unseen moments of the day. In the silence before the alarm clock, in the choice to show up when no one watches, in the refusal to yield to fleeting desires. Discipline is not a shout or a performance. It is a quiet, relentless force, shaping your hours, your actions, and eventually your destiny. Excuses, by contrast, are loud, insistent, and seductive. They whisper in your ear, "Not today, not now, not enough time." The question now becomes yours. Will you follow the path of excuses, or will you wield the invisible power that builds legends? The Stoics understood this more than 2,000 years ago. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Discipline is precisely this power. It is the mastery of your mind over desire, over distraction, over the endless narratives that tell you you are not ready. Seneca warned against delay. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. Every moment surrendered to indulgence, every task postponed, every excuse spoken is a moment surrendered. Discipline, in contrast, turns ordinary hours into a fortress. It is through disciplined choice that a man carves his life with precision, unaffected by the chaos of the world. In modern terms, discipline is the compound effect of small, consistent actions. The weight you lift today is a reflection of restraint yesterday. The focus you cultivate today shapes the clarity you will possess tomorrow. Excuses are merely the antithesis of this temporary comfort traded for permanent stagnation. Discipline is not punishment, it is liberation. Every act of control over yourself frees you from the tyranny of impulses, fears, and distractions. And in that freedom you find not only success but peace. Yet, knowing this truth does not make it easy. You feel the pull of comfort. You linger in bed when you know the workout is necessary. You scroll endlessly when you should create. You rationalize, negotiate with yourself, and find infinite reasons why the moment isn't right. This inner conflict is universal. Every man who has ever achieved greatness has faced it. It is the moment when the mind fights itself, the desire for ease against the call of purpose. You will feel tension, guilt, and even shame. These emotions are signs that you are awake to the struggle. They are reminders that the easier path is always the more seductive, and that every step of discipline is also a battle against the self. Excuses masquerade as logic. I am too tired. I need a break. Tomorrow will be better. They are comforting lies. And each lie slowly erodes potential, replacing legacy with regret. The Stoics knew that the mind is a battlefield. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Your freedom, your growth, your eventual triumph, all hinge on the choices you make when no one is watching. The shift comes when you stop arguing with yourself. You stop seeking permission from moods, from comfort, from the world. You simply do. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one. This is the essence of discipline. It is action divorced from desire. It is the decision to rise, to move, to commit, regardless of how you feel. The first step is always small. You wake up 5 minutes earlier. You complete one task before checking your phone. You speak with honesty, act with integrity, and choose effort over avoidance. Each of these small acts compounds into a life sculpted by intention rather than chance. You begin to feel a quiet confidence, an inner calm that comes from knowing you are aligned with purpose. The battle is no longer between desire and action. It is between the man you were yesterday and the man you are becoming today. Discipline becomes not a chore but a compass. It points you steadily toward mastery, toward respect, toward the kind of life that leaves a legacy. How, then, do you cultivate this force? Begin with the small, tangible actions. Wake at the same hour every day, even when it is difficult. Face the tasks you dread first. Excellence grows in resistance. Speak truthfully, act deliberately, and do not react to petty provocations. Measure progress in hours, habits, and choices, not applause or recognition. Reflect each night on what you controlled, what you avoided, and what you allowed. Discipline is daily. It is not grand gestures, but the steady refusal to be swayed by whim. It is choosing the harder path when it yields the stronger man. It is training your mind to endure discomfort, to delay gratification, and to pursue the silent reward of mastery. Remember, the world will offer constant distraction. Your peers will choose comfort. Your surroundings will tempt indulgence. But your commitment to yourself, quiet, relentless, immutable, is the foundation of greatness. Over time, the quiet consistency of discipline transforms you. You are no longer a man pulled by impulse. You are deliberate, calm, and unstoppable. You achieve not because luck favors you, but because you have trained yourself to move when others hesitate, to endure when others falter, and to act when others complain. Seneca said, "Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Discipline is preparation itself. Every day you honor it, you are crafting opportunity, carving legacy, and shaping a life that is truly yours." Legends are not born from talent or circumstance. They are forged in the crucible of choice, restraint, and relentless commitment. Excuses cannot touch them, for they have long since abandoned the comfort of justification. And so, you rise each day not asking for permission, not waiting for motivation, but simply because you have decided. Discipline builds legends, not excuses. Closing reflection. Greatness is quiet. It grows in the spaces where excuses fade, and it endures because it is chosen every single day.